Good afternoon, everybody. This is episode 7 here of, here of Wabash. Welcome along to it. Well, today I'd like to talk about the importance of having a good attitude, not shouting and arguing and talking over each other, and the importance of having that tough love. Now, do you remember a couple of years ago when we did that segment on tough love? Most of you may have seen that episode. And and Alana and I would like to go over this with you today on the show. But before we open the show with that, we'd like to remind you that arguing never gets us anywhere. It never will serve a purpose. If you want to be argumental, that's totally your choice. Well, we have a few tips today on the show. Okay? This is episode 7. Okay, number 1. Walk away from the person if they're going to argue their point continuously. 2. Give them time to calm down. 3. Give them time and space and ask them when you return, are you ready to compromise? Compromise with people, okay, and if you don't agree about with something, guys, don't just snap and say, I don't agree, because it isn't the way to go. And now, here's my special guest from last week. What do you think about all of this? Good afternoon to you. Welcome to episode 7 today.
Hey Baz, I completely agree. I think that you can't snap at people, even when you feel like you're annoyed. It's best to just have a moment. Sometimes it's hard not to get, your emotions to control, to bottle up. You gotta sometimes.
It may be hard, but for someone that is verbal,
Yeah.
okay, like myself, okay, what I do is take some 30 minutes, okay, and then I will say to the person, guys, I need 30 minutes to calm down. Can you come and check on me? So, Alana, what would you do if you were angry at someone? Example.
Yeah, I think if I'm upset, I probably need to have some time to just calm down. Because otherwise, I might say something I don't mean, I might regret.
Which brings us nicely onto that. Don't say things and then try to take them back. Because sometimes you cannot say things and then take them back. Okay, we all have arguments from time to time about little things. Okay, you might want to do something and it costs you a lot of money. But guys, money doesn't grow on trees. Here's my outsider.
That's so true, yeah, money doesn't grow on trees. Sometimes you've got a budget, even if you don't want to.
I mean, you may not want to budget, but guys, like I just said a second ago, money, money doesn't grow on trees. It's like money changes everything, if you've heard the song. So, what's the point of arguing, guys? Well, let us tell you, there is absolutely no point in my outside.
Completely agree, Barry.
So, with Easter coming up as well, please don't spoil Easter for everybody. You are not the only one. So to avoid an argument, don't spoil Easter. In my outsider.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You don't want to spoil Easter.
So, we may argue about certain things that we are upset about. And, we've said today, arguing never solves a problem. It never, it never serves a purpose. You only get angry if someone has lied to you or deceived you or said something that they shouldn't have or done something that they shouldn't have. Here's my outsider.
Completely agree, Barry.
So don't just say I've got a bone to pick with you because that's not how you should have a word to them. Just say I'd like to talk to you about something that happened. Like say for example, okay, someone may get a phone call about me doing the wrong thing, example, and I could be spoken to about, and the person that accompanied me. So guys, don't just argue your point, let the person finish their sentence, then you can talk. In my outsider.
Completely agree, Barry.
So, I would be very disappointed, say for example, if someone was lying to me and wasn't being honest. That's one reason that you would get angry or someone has borrowed money from us without paying and they say, oh yeah, we're gonna pay you back. And you're still waiting for the money weeks later. So it's important that someone trusts you in what they do. Have trust, have respect. Okay? Like I've just said, if you don't agree with something, say to the person nicely, hey, I don't agree. Don't just say, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to have a bar of it because the person may have had a very good reason for wanting to speak to you or even me. But don't just go red in the face and say, I'm not having a bar of it. So another tip I'd like to give to you viewers today on the show is if someone's going to be really aggressive, just walk away from them and say until you are ready to compromise and come to some sort of agreement, okay, then I will speak to you. Here's my opinion.
Yeah, that's great. That's great advice, Barry.
Because another thing you must not do, and this includes me, never ignore someone when they're talking to you. Never walk away from someone when they are in the middle of having a conversation with you, because it is rude and arrogant. And don't argue and point your point, because once a decision has been made about something, you can either do two things, okay? Let it go, or just accept the fact that you have been told off, or told that you have done the wrong thing. Here's my option.
100%. Couldn't agree more.
Because when I was a kid, when I was in my teenage years and my early 20s, now, did I have the right attitude? No, I did not. I wanted to do things my own way and run my own life. And you know what? People sometimes would say no constantly, and then I would lose my temper, and then I would get reported. Well, now it's time to recap on tough love. Well, now it's time to recap on a subject that we brought up a couple of years ago, and that was called tough love. Now, tough love is when someone encourages you to do something. You may not want to do it, but the more encouragement you get, I think you will gain a lot more confidence. It's not that people are bossing you around, they just want what is best for you. But like I said in a video at Bray Park up in Queensland, guys, if you don't want to take someone's advice, okay, that is totally up to you. But don't tell them to mind their own business. They are watching, they are looking out for your interested heart. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, sometimes we don't like being told what to do, or, sometimes we don't want people's opinions. We can say that nicely. And like Barry said, just know that if there's someone that is close to us and we believe that their intentions are genuine, then we can say, I appreciate your concern or, suggestion. And you can either take their advice or not.
But it is totally up to you guys. But the most important thing is to listen to what people have to say. Don't just shut the people off. Here's my outsider.
Completely agree.
Because if you shut someone off, guys, they will think, oh dear, what have I done to upset him or her? Okay, because shutting people up and arguing the point, nah, that is not going to work. Or it won't work, I should say. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, I agree, Gary.
So, tough love, guys, is like getting out of your shell and doing as much as you can, especially with your one-on-one person. Like, mate, have fun with them, guys. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, definitely. You want to have fun, that's what you're there for.
Because if you've got the 6 hours, do something constructive. If it's raining, do some cooking with them, or watch a movie, or go to an indoor venue like 10-pin bowling. But don't just sit in your room all day and do nothing. Do something constructive. Like Alana and I did a few years ago. We went on the bus. We went to the fire station. And I wanted to tell you that.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
It was really great. So, and another subject, have confidence in yourself. Because this is what tough love is also about. Gaining your confidence is my outsider.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes we need to get out of our comfort zones, and having someone there to help you, be on your corner is what's going to get you there.
Like, okay, Alana and I went for a walk up to the park.
Yeah.
But did I give up? No. I pursued the goal.
You did well.
And something exciting is happening very soon. My manager just informed me before she left, but I can't tell you what it is yet. It's my outsider.
Do you have any ideas what it is?
No.
I wonder what it is.
But only I will have to wait until tomorrow to find out. And this is episode 7, by the way, so welcome along to you and to everybody here. It's just after 3 o'clock. So, tough life, guys, is, really important to have. I mean, you might want to do things your own way, but guys, it doesn't always pan out this way. Okay, people are not here to boss us around. They just want to make sure that we are safe and doing the right thing. Here's my outsider.
Oh, 100%. Couldn't agree more.
So, just going over our opening sequence here, okay, arguing. Okay, it never serves a purpose. So what would you do, Alana, if someone was constantly arguing with you?
I'd probably remove myself from the situation.
So there you are, viewers. If someone is constantly arguing with you, just walk away from them because they are not worth listening to or engaging with. and the same on the phone as well. If someone is going to engage anger, just turn around and walk away. Because for me, I don't have time for selfish, argumental people. I just walk away and say, well, before I walk away, I just say I have listened to you and you have constantly argued with me. That's just an example. Okay. But when you argue your point constantly, it is no good. And losing your temper isn't cool either. Because you don't feel good, I might not feel good, okay? And the person may feel hurt. Here's my outsider.
Oh, couldn't agree more, Barry. Spot on.
So, and apologizing up a dozen times, well, with that, because you won't be forgiven because, as the saying goes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want respect, you have to earn it. Here's my outsider.
100%. Couldn't agree more.
So, we thank you for joining us on our short show today. And the number that I close, the message that I close each episode with, and that is 000. Please do not call 000 unless you have an emergency. 000 is only there to save the lives of people like myself and my outsider. Don't be an absolute plonker with that number. Leave 000 alone. If you have not got an emergency, visit your medical center or call Help Direct. Here is my special guest to close, episode 7 with this.
I completely agree, Barry.
So don't use 000 or ring 000 if you haven't got an emergency. Save 000 for saving lives. And with the school holidays coming up, parents, teach your kids how to use 000 the right way and tell them about the consequences of bringing 000 if you don't have an emergency. Because 000 have a tracking device that will track down your number and the suburb and the state you've called from. And you will get a big fine. And that's where I'd like to end episode 7 for this Wednesday, the 29th of March, 2023. And it was only a year ago that I was getting ready to prepare to leave New South Wales. And now here I am back where I belong. So until the next episode, that's all, folks. See you next time round on the show. Have a good Wednesday night, everybody. You take care. Bye bye now.